or we'll get sued.
Right.
Not get sued just for drinking a Celsius? Nah, man.
Are these thirsty motherfuckers? I don't think I've ever had a Celsius.
Real? Better than Red Bull. That shit's garbage.
Does it? What, the Red Bulls?
Yeah.
Now we
Tastes like a
get
bull's
sued.
ass.
It tastes like a bull's ass.
Yeah, Red Bull.
I thought it gives you wings, not ass.
Shit.
Damn. All right.
Does it all, man.
All right.
Been a minute.
Hey guys,
What's up?
chilling. Welcome.
Been a while.
2025.
Been a while.
Been a while. Been a minute.
Happy New Year's.
6 months. I know. Happy New Year's.
When do you stop saying Happy New Year? People always argue about the shit.
I don't know, but I did see in the beginning of the year how, or like right before the New Year, that I guess I didn't know, but Elvis Presley. Maybe it's January 7th. I don't know. I don't know if it's his birthday, but for some reason, I think it's because it's his birthday. He would bring down his lights and Christmas decor on January 7th. So a lot of Americans followed Christmas into January 7th and also saying
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year till the 7th. So I guess a week.
Right.
But the way I see it, it's like I'm gonna do it like if I haven't seen you and it's like
I agree with
January
that.
13th.
But if I don't see you until March, then what?
Then you're not getting a Happy New Year because we're not that close. If it's
Happy
March
St. Patty's Day or
and
something.
we haven't texted each other.
How about January 29th?
No, anything past a week. We're obviously not like.
I mean, I haven't seen you.
We're
in
not
like a
like
month.
boys.
You know, like,
no,
what if-
but we text each other all the time. Right?
I guess
You're always trying to FaceTime me.
We're trying to FaceTime you.
Then he starts texting and calling my kids. Is your dad home? I see his car up front. Like, what are you? It's in the shop. No, it's not.
Can you even FaceTime? You got to put that phone all the way back, right?
That's why I got one of those sticks.
Right. You got a selfie stick for FaceTime.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I think.
I mean, it's a lot of people still say Happy New Year's to me.
Today I saw a coworker.
Now.
Yeah, today I saw a coworker and I was like, oh my god,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And they were like, for real.
Well, we just said it, so we just wish everybody
Happy New Year. Yeah,
Shit might drop in February, but Happy
right,
New Year.
right. 2025. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
25 years since the year 2000. That's
yeah.
I
insane.
remember being a kid thinking to myself, man, it was like 2K7 was out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
imagine 2K21. That's so far away. Now we're at 2K25,
25,
Madden 25 and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Time flies.
Insane. Yeah. I remember being scared for 2K. For like not the game, but for the
Y2K,
year for Y2K.
Yeah. That was I still don't know why that was a thing.
Because they said that like
The computers wouldn't
wouldn't understand that it was 0-0.
Right.
Because you would see the 99, 98, 1999, and then it'd be what the hell 0-0.
You know what I'm tripping about? How'd that shit go viral? There was no internet, social media type shit like there is today.
News.
Yeah, it's just the news.
So the news was pushing that bullshit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were always
they're
not
always
trustworthy, man.
Right.
They were always lying to us, man.
Yeah. Well, they've
Great
been.
panic.
I guess so. No, I don't think. I don't think it was.
I'm
They were
pretty sure
lying.
back then when they were saying all that. People were going crazy for toilet paper.
They're always going. Look at what happened with 2020, the pandemic or whatever.
Yeah.
The pandemic.
Just recent too.
Recent too. Yeah. Why
It
was
was
that?
what was it for?
Toilet paper shortage?
Yeah.
yeah.
Or people were trying to go bonkers for it again.
Something about not getting some shipments over here. Oh no.
Oh, is it the not the
didn't hear about
tariffs?
this. I don't know about this.
Was it that bridge in
Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Yeah. Did that
I
cause
think so, but that was like 6 months ago.
I forgot
right?
what it was.
Yeah.
No, something
You're
to do
right. I
with
can't remember either.
the shipments not getting here, but we're like,
Oh, I know what it is. It was those ports, the strike.
yeah,
The
oh yeah,
strike
yeah,
of the
exactly.
ports. Yeah.
I mean, all the stuff that we were selling or they were going crazy for is stuff that we made here.
Like how nervous are you getting? You're taking all them shits. Like
Yeah,
what's
exactly. Why
becoming
you go for
abnormal?
toilet paper,
Yeah.
Why are bidets a thing? More common, you know?
I don't know. I don't even know how those work. Like people, I know they're becoming popular, but like
It shoots water up
Does
your
it
butthole.
have like an aim? Like how do you?
I think everyone's butthole is pointed in a similar direction.
Why are
could
you
probably
looking at me like that?
engineer
This guy,
in a way where
you guys can't see the angle, but he just licked his lips. Talking about Red Bull gives you ass.
it tastes like a bull's ass. That's what
How
I
do you
said.
know what a bull's ass?
I would imagine.
I've had buffalo
It
wings,
tastes-
but I've never had buffalo ass.
You never had rump roast? Come on, man.
No, I've never had a rump roast.
Anyway,
But this guy just looked at me and went,
Well, anyways, the media's been lying to us since Y2K, man. So, where's that MAGA hat? You want your MAGA hat real quick?
I ain't got no mega hat. Chill. But
Yeah.
2025, Trump won.
Yep.
Did you see the inauguration?
Yeah, I mean, we're recording this a few days after, so I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights. There's some good ones.
Yeah.
We don't like to talk politics, but there's a lot of drama.
For
sure.
sure. A lot of, I mean, that guy, that name is synonymous with drama, no matter what.
Yeah. I guess why don't we start with
But it is funny because that some of that, I mean, not that some of his political views or rhetoric, right, is funny, right? Because a lot of people are going to be affected by it. Some people agree with it, some people don't. But it is funny to see some of the. I didn't see the inauguration at all, but I did see like some articles or some photos, and one of them was.
why was it on MLK Day?
I think it was just random.
I think it's always on the 20th, no matter what day. So it could be on the weekend.
Why was it? And when is MLK like officially?
First Monday.
Oh, is that what it is? So it's not a set date.
It's a Monday.
It's kind of like Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third Thursday of the month.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Because
The
people
third
were asking.
Monday.
I saw that people were asking like, why on MLK? And I was like, that's his birthday. But I guess they don't celebrate or they don't acknowledge his actual birthday.
No,
That's weird.
he just gets a day. MLK Day. It's not MLK's birthday, right? It's MLK Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it just so happened to fall on his birthday.
I'm assuming it's around his birthday.
Yeah. I saw a video of, I don't know if it was the Kim or I don't know. It was a video of people asking or random people asking, I guess.
January 15th. That's when his
what do you
birthday is.
think about MLK or Martin Luther King?
Oh, not being at the
yeah.
Yeah, you see
and
that?
people were so like.
Yeah, there was like some random TikToker or whatever.
Right.
He was asking like, "Hey,
Was it a TikToker?
I think I'm sure it
It
was.
was like Jimmy Kimmel or some shit.
Oh, it might have been.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. I mean, I'm not 100 percent
And
sure.
they had an
but-
opinion. They were like, oh,
Yeah, they
they
were like
were-
on the street, like, "Hey, how did you feel for Martin Luther King not being at the?" And they were asking like black people,
damn.
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, it's kind of messed up,
good.
but it's his birthday, so he can do whatever he wants." I was like, "Damn."
Damn.
I mean,
Some people are just out of tune with.
yeah.
Like we didn't know
Even
his
asking
birthday,
him,
but,
what do you
but we
think
know
of-
he's dead, so of course he's not going to show up to the inauguration.
Even asking about what do you think about Rosa Parks sitting in the front and not in the back or something. And like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
You had an opinion?
Yeah, and then people were just saying, yeah,
But
good
that's
for her.
but that's tougher though. Or this thing at the inauguration.
No, they were talking about the
I
inauguration
see.
day. What do you think about that? Why
There's a basketball player too who because there's like basketball games in the NBA.
Yeah.
That they start like at 11 in
Yeah.
the morning or whatever. So this guy, I think he played for I don't know who he played for, maybe the Wizards, and he was like greeting the NBA fans at the stadium, at the home stadium. Hey man, thank you everybody for showing up, blah blah blah. And he's like, here on today celebrating Martin Luther Cream.
Martin Luther Cream.
He said cream,
Oh damn.
and it's pretty hilarious.
That's not that bad though.
No, it's pretty bad.
Nah, I don't know.
Martin Luther Cream.
Is that like a derogatory term?
He didn't know how to say king, I guess, or I don't know why he said cream.
For just a
It's pretty
slip?
bad.
I don't know. It's just a slip.
I guess it's a pretty bad slip.
I guess. Yeah.
It's hilarious. But either way, the inauguration I didn't watch. But like I said, I did see how people are pointing out Mark Zuckerberg, who's the Meta
CEO.
CEO, Facebook, all that stuff. And he was in the picture. They caught him like taking a glance at Jeff Bezos' wife's breast.
Tits. Yeah.
At the titties, at the tiggles.
That's what you meant by that.
That shit is hilarious.
It was like he's caught in 4K, just like looking down at her
4K.
tits.
This guy-
It was weird. She had like a blazer on and then
yeah.
just a bra.
Yeah.
Just a bra underneath that. It was kind of closed, and he took a peek, and he got caught. So it's all over the internet now.
Man.
Reach out.
What do you think about that?
That's kind of
He's salty. He's married too.
unless it's kind of like the Kobe Matt Barnes thing where they were like he didn't really throw the ball at Kobe's face. It was just the angle. So maybe he wasn't looking at her. Maybe he was looking at something in front of her.
No, he was looking at her tits. He was looking at her tits for sure.
You think so?
Absolutely. There's no doubt.
Is she a dime? I have never seen.
You know what? I don't.
So he got divorced.
yeah, he got
Bezos
divorced.
Is this the younger one or something?
She's still pretty old, but she's
Yeah.
younger, I think. She does look like she had
Yeah.
some work done, but
Yeah.
tits are pretty spectacular. I'm not gonna lie. So and she put them out there. So
Yeah.
I mean, she's just
Took a
wearing a
look.
blazer and a bra. I mean,
You're that high of a status. You gotta have some kind of training where you're like I can't be doing.
Bro,
these-
he's a man at the end of the day, man.
Wasn't there a video of Bill Clinton in that same?
Yeah, but
and
that was at who passed away? Ronald Reagan.
Was it
at the
Jimmy-
funeral?
Jimmy
Or
Carter.
Jimmy Carter, I'm sorry.
Wait, are we
Jimmy
talking about
Carter.
the same one?
No, but this is recently Jimmy Carter. He passed away, and they were at the funeral. And
Yeah.
so I think it was Kamala Harris was passing by,
Yeah.
and he was looking at her ass.
For real?
No, they were, or maybe.
Yeah, it was that
Clinton's
one.
a dog, though,
This
man.
is the one I was
Yeah.
talking about, like his wife, what's Hillary?
Yeah,
was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at him while he was looking at
Kamala.
Trump's.
Oh, Melanie?
wife.
Melanie?
Yeah.
Melania.
You see how they're flaming
And how
her?
he, like you were saying, how he licked his lips.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. Yeah, but I
This
was,
guy over here, the Red Bull ass bull eater.
but I mean,
I don't blame
You
you.
kicking off the year zesty as hell.
Come on, man.
You ain't never had
I got some
ass.
tits I could look at right here, too. Man.
Chill.
I don't blame him. I mean, but he should have some more self-awareness to know you're on TV.
Come on, yeah,
Right,
dude.
right.
Like you're at the inauguration, the whole world is watching.
But is he ever, I don't know the relationship, is he ever going to sit next to her like that when her tits are out? Like that's, as a man, you know, it's hard, right? It's hard not to look.
No, I'm pretty well trained to not look.
I agree. I mean, yeah, he's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
grown-ass
Like-
man. You should know in a professional setting, don't look.
And he's not a young dude, you know. It wasn't
Exactly,
like
yeah.
he was,
He's like our age, man.
right. It wasn't like he was like a teenager or like
Yeah,
early 20s.
that's
and
true,
he's just
that's
like,
true.
Like, come on, dude.
well, he's like he said, he's somewhere where everybody's looking. All
Yeah.
eyes
You got to
on
be more
you.
aware,
Yeah.
you know?
I bet you he will after this.
Yeah. When was the last time you got caught looking?
Like yesterday.
On his way here and shit in the elevator?
Yeah. No, I mean, well, you know what?
saw his reflection in the mirror, saw
You know
little
what?
tits and shit.
I was at work one time, and I had like that 2:00 feeling. You know, when you're just like, you never heard of
Erection
that?
at 2 o'clock? Man, it was hard at 2 o'clock.
You ever heard that 2:00 feeling, that crash?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I had that. I was taking like a break at, like around 2:00, and I was sitting at the break room table, and I was just like this, and I was looking like down, right, and I was facing the sink at work where people obviously wash their plates or whatever, and I'm sitting there like this, and I'm a type of person where like if I'm texting or doing something, reading a book or whatever it is, and you're talking to me, you're trying to get my attention, I can't do it. I can only do one thing at a time. So I was so focused on daydreaming, and I wasn't thinking of anything.
Daydream.
So I was just like
That's what we
this.
call it these days?
I was daydreaming, and I was just stuck like this. And then something
you
finally
licked your
caught
lips.
something finally caught my attention. And what it was, when I realized it, was a coworker of mine was washing a plate or something,
Okay.
and she was talking to me, but I wasn't paying attention. And apparently she was talking to me while she was washing the dish.
Yeah.
And then she turned around,
Okay.
and I still didn't notice. But when she turned around, I guess I was pointing at her crotch
Oh shit.
Why were you pointing?
because I was already looking there.
No,
You get
not
me?
actually pointing, but like you
Right.
were
It
looking.
looked
your
like
eye.
my eyes. It looked like I was looking at her.
Oh, I thought you were
And
pointing.
then, no,
at
no,
her.
right,
I'm
like-
like
there's
I
no reason for that.
my eyes looked like they were like
Laser
they
sharp
were
focus.
directly right. They were, and then she turned around and
Like you're about to.
yeah, like trying to use my freaking heat vision or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like this. But what snapped me out of the little
Sexual trance?
yeah the trend whatever. She thought she had something in her pants
Because you were looking
because
that
I was
hard?
looking like this.
God damn, you burned a hole in that. God damn. What
She
the
felt that
I was
shit. Wow.
I walked so Mark Zuckerberg could run, right?
Yeah, man.
So I'm sitting there like this, and she was like in Spanish. She's like, "What do I have?" So she was still talking, and then I could see her, like I could see the movement like this, and then I go, she's like, "What are you looking at?" And I was like, she was like, "Hector." She went like this, like this. She's like, "What are you looking at?" Like, well, what's wrong? And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "What were you looking like? What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing." "Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking to me?" And she was like, "Oh, I thought I had something in my pants. I thought you were looking at something in my pants." And I was
This
like,
fucking guy.
"Oh, no. I explained to her that I was just," she's like, "I know, I saw you were in a daze, but I realized that after I couldn't get your attention."
Yeah.
So HR might call me in the office tomorrow.
Let me ask you something. If Zuckerberg said that same thing, would you believe him?
I would have to look at the footage.
This motherfucker,
I would
he's
have
lying
to,
his ass off.
I would have to look at the footage, right?
You were in a sexual trance.
to see if he was already like this, and then she like walked up or something. But if she was standing there for a hot minute,
Yeah.
and he's like this, and that motherfucker like,
That's what happened. I think that's what
then
happened.
if that's what happened, then
Yeah.
my boy Salty's finna pay the price at home.
Yeah, I'm sure he already is.
Yeah.
But,
Or is he that rich that his girl's like, whatever, I already got the money.
I mean, she's gonna get half either way. So
Yeah. Or should she be understanding that? Yeah, he's a man. I don't like that argument, or I don't like that
he's a man?
The scapegoat. Yeah. Every time dudes are like, "Oh, I'm a man first," like, the fuck does that mean?
I mean,
Well, what the hell does that mean? Like, what do you tell your son-in-law if he does something to your daughter, or like is disrespectful in that manner? What are you going to tell your daughter? Well, he's a man first.
I don't know. I mean, that's
I don't have a daughter.
yeah.
You should be able to restrain yourself.
And I, for the Zuckerberg thing, I agree. Like you know where you're at.
Yeah. For sure, it sucks.
You're
because,
a public figure
Exactly.
of a company.
It sucks for them because they definitely.
You got to show some self control there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But in the other examples, I don't know. I mean, you're over here looking at crotches for like 5 minutes straight. So you know, clearly
I was embarrassed. I felt so bad.
Yeah, you should.
Shit, he almost burned something.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What dreams you got there?
Fucking hilarious. That was hilarious.
fucking Zuck, man.
That's my name now, Zuckerberg.
Fine.
What about sorry.
What's wrong with you?
It got a little tight. I don't think it happened at the inauguration,
idiot.
but
Yeah,
Elon Musk with the whole supposed Nazi
the
salute.
Nazi salute.
Where did that happen?
It was at the inauguration, I think. No.
Or like a dinner? Like the
Something in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was the inauguration.
like the
Maybe,
governor's ball or something?
It was one of the festivities. I don't know. I don't know what it
right.
was.
But I think he was giving some kind of speech, maybe. Or
Yeah, it
right
was a
after
speech,
that.
yeah.
According to him, he was saying "my heart to you guys." But the
I
way that he did
never
it,
knew that my heart goes out to you. I've never seen anybody in the history of the world.
I think
of
he
existence,
I feel
man.
like he caught himself.
Like if you go like
afterwards.
this,
Maybe he didn't.
He did because he did it a second time.
Yeah.
you know what? I saw the footage. I
he did it
feel
differently. I
I
don't know
feel
if
like he thought about it. Like
Yeah.
he knew what he was gonna do, and you could see that he's a little nervous to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the first time he did it, he forgot to say my heart goes out to you. So the second time he did it, I felt like that was forced so that he can put more emphasis on. Oh, I mean it this way.
Right. That's what I mean.
In like the racist Nazi way, or
I think he meant to do that shit.
you really believe that?
I believe that.
What do you think, Sal?
I don't know. It looks like it, but I don't think he did it on purpose. And he caught himself doing that. He noticed that he did something that
Yeah, you can definitely
that
the body
somebody's gonna
language.
portray it like, oh, this is something racist, not Tifa.
You can see his body language that he wanted
Right.
to do it, and then he's like, "Oh, my heart goes out to you." And then from what I hear, he's making fun of the whole situation. Like he's trying to make
What situation? Oh, the Nazi situation.
that right. He
Yeah, he put some tweets out saying
Right.
that
Being
now
joke-
you can't be. I don't know.
yeah. It's
I saw something
even
about
he
that.
should be a little more sensitive.
He wasn't making fun of it though. He was just like, you can't use Hitler for everyone you
Yeah.
hate. That's what he basically said.
Well, what do
pretty
you
much.
think?
Hey, look, if you're asking me,
He owns a Tesla, so we know what he thinks.
I mean, I bought that shit before.
no,
I didn't just buy a
You
fucking
bought it
Tesla after a
yesterday.
salute and shit. Come on.
It's just what is it? That bye.
All right. I don't think that shit was. Look, first of all, he's autistic. He's an autistic savant.
So
He's
just
an
because
awkward ass dude,
no,
right? Like you ever
He
seen
is.
his interviews? He's like it's awkward interaction
he can make $1 billion. So
because he's awkward. He's awkward like that. He's a genius, right? So in that environment, he probably got really excited and did that
Yeah.
motion, and he literally said, "My heart goes out to you," and then went like that, right? So it wasn't.
no,
So I don't think. I mean, if he does some more shit that's like along those
Well, you
lines,
see that video of him in the background since we were talking about videos getting caught.
oh, he looked like
Well,
he was
he
high
like
as hell.
fucking-
yeah,
He looked like he was
But
on
doesn't he
Molly or
say that he
something.
takes like Adderall or something?
I'm sure
like
he
that?
does. But he looked like he was geeked up, like he was having
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, because
Like
didn't they
he
give him
was
like a
gone
whole
or
bunch
some
of money,
shit.
He looked like he almost rolled his eyes.
like some
there a
grants?
little bit.
Didn't he get grants for like the what is it?
There was something
SpaceX?
about. I'm sure SpaceX. That makes sense. But I'm sure I think there was something else about like EVs sales in China or something like that, or something along those lines. And then I think they removed Trump is going to remove the EV credits, and everyone's going to buy a Tesla, right? Because that's like the best EV that's out there right now. With the
So
technology.
removing
So
them would make him buy more.
I think so, because I mean the reason why you would buy like a GM or some one of those other cars is because you're getting that $7,500 credit. But if you're not getting that, there's
You might as well go get
There's no
the
other
best.
EV that's proven besides a Tesla right now. You know that's been around for like 7-8 years now.
Yeah.
Versus GM or one of these other car manufacturers. you don't know if that shit's gonna fall off to next year or something, you know.
Right.
So if you remove that credit, then
So anybody
what car
who's
do you have?
smart, they're gonna go for something.
Most
that's
people will
already-
probably get a Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would. You know, I have one, but if I was still in the market, you know, without that credit, I'd still get a Tesla. You know,
Yeah.
assuming he's not a Nazi.
Right,
So-
right. So if let's say he comes out like fuck it, yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do? You gonna write fucking Tesla an email? Listen here, guys.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would have to get rid of it. I think,
Yeah?
at that point.
Yeah,
Fuck.
honestly. I mean, I like my car too, but it's just, you
That's
know,
just too much pressure.
yeah.
To what extent would you draw the line? You
It's
guys
like-
out there too.
It's almost like that, similar to what we were talking about back then when, Ye, you know, and
With the
shoes.
Yeezys? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing. That's why I feel like a hypocrite because even when we talked about Kells a while ago, right?
Yeah.
About him getting canceled, and I was like, you got to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tesla is still a great car. The autopilot is unbelievable. You saw that shit. It was driving, turning by itself.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
that shit is incredible. So am I being a hypocrite by, you know, saying, oh yeah, I'm not gonna drive the car because
That fucking
he's-
blinker was going like that.
Yeah. But I mean, like at that
He's
point,
like, what? It's turning. Yeah.
R. Kelly is different than a fucking Nazi. That's if he turns out
Yeah.
he is a Nazi, you got to draw the line there,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, forget the art and artist at that point. Like,
So where do you draw the line?
I don't know, man. Because
With sexual misconduct, with racism?
you know the I think Hitler had something to do with the VWs, Volkswagens. Like he gave some credits to help them grow really fast. Or he had I don't remember what it was exactly. But he did something to help them
hearing
grow.
a story about that. Yeah.
So do we not drive Volkswagens?
Yeah.
You still see a shit ton of them on the street, right?
Nope.
I don't really know. But I'm telling you, personally, I would not
if
feel
you're
right.
Jewish, you probably won't.
I'm sure.
Think about
there's
that.
a Jewish person
and
that
they
has a
had some
Volkswagen.
kind of scam going
I
on
mean-
where like the cars, I forgot what
Volkswagens?
Yeah. Or they were doing it on purpose where they were hiding certain things from the buyers and whoever they it's a whole documentary about it.
For real?
Yeah. I seen it and what you were saying about that.
Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know he has I can't remember what it was, but I know he had something to do with their growth. But yeah, I mean, if people are still driving that shit, then
If you're Bezos, do you get upset? Going back to the Zuckerberg thing.
Bro,
if you're Bezos,
no, man. He married a trophy wife.
If you catch somebody looking at your girl, would you be like,
You married a trophy wife.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
So-
like you marrying an IG model, right?
Yeah.
And then being mad
But
at
I'm just
someone's looking
talking.
at your
I
girl.
get that. Let's bring it down a notch. We're not fucking. We don't have trophy wives, right? Like we,
Yeah.
right? I'm not saying your wives are ugly.
Yeah.
But
That's what you said.
If you
I know, right?
That's exactly
Goddamn.
what you said. You heard it here first.
your wife's husbands are ugly. But if would you get upset if somebody's looking at your girl? Like if you
Not if I married a trophy wife. Right?
I mean-
that's different.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be upset. Something I don't know. Depends, because there is people that are just. I'm pretty sure I've seen guys.
or would you take it as a compliment?
Listen.
It's
Draw an apples to apples comparison here.
Yeah.
If someone looked at our wives right now, you'd be upset, right? But if we got divorced, let's say we came up on a couple mil.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck this, I'm getting a divorce. I'm gonna upgrade.
Right. So
We
you're
upgraded.
only buying. You're not buying. I'm sorry. You're only gonna marry again just to be like.
If I'm saying
That's me.
no.
I got.
Let's drive it. Let's
I got-
drive this
I
home.
got meta
Let's drive
CEOs
this home.
checking out my
This is what
face.
happens, Sal. You got $2 million, $2-3 million, right?
Okay.
You already got divorced. You're trying to upgrade. You get you a nice little biddy off IG, right? And Hector takes a look. Are you gonna get mad?
But
No,
yeah,
that-
Bezos
that's
and
an
him might
that's,
be boys, right?
That's an apples to apples comparison.
I would
right?
no. Of course you would. You would have to get mad if you caught me looking at your girl
what you,
and we boys.
No.
We fighting,
his
huh?
new wife, not your girl.
Regardless,
your
it's
new wife that you
disrespectful.
upgraded to.
Regardless, it's disrespectful.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'd probably be upset. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter
But if she's showing her tits on IG,
because it's not. It's about the respect I have for
Now
him.
what he said about that, like now if you, that's I don't know.
that's
if
what I'm
it's
saying. It's an IG model, so
No,
she's showing her
if it's
tits on IG.
yeah, if it's a model and that's what she does,
Yes, but somebody close to him like that, like
Be like if you
on,
look
bro,
and be like,
that's-
damn.
So
you know?
would you get upset if you didn't have feelings for her? I'm assuming he doesn't have feelings for her. He just Sal. He's just got an IG model.
Well, I mean, he married her. I don't know. I mean, you married her clearly, so there's something there.
So of course he's gonna be bothered if I looked at her.
Yeah, if I marry her,
How
then
big
hell
are her
yeah.
titties?
If I marry her, yeah,
Slightly
I mean, of
bigger than
course.
yours.
I'll
Yeah.
be definitely upset.
All right, well-
but now if you're like introducing, this is the first time I met. If he's, I think so. I don't know. I don't think somebody cops some kind of, you know,
Look or feel? There's a difference.
No,
All right, there's a difference.
Don't feel
All right. What about you? Let's say same thing happens. You come up on a couple
If
mil,
it's somebody that I
get
know,
divorced.
if it's somebody close to me, like I'm sure Bezos and Zuckerberg know each other. They've had dinner. They've networked.
Yeah, I would be upset, but
I would.
like,
I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
All right, hold on, but you just upgraded. You got you a biddy off IG.
It doesn't matter.
One's that's showing her tits and ass on IG already.
It doesn't matter. Well,
And then
yes.
I take a
That's
look.
what we're saying.
Would you get mad?
Yes. If it was a stranger, yes. But if you don't go into a man's fridge, a man's house and just open his fridge,
right.
you know, you wouldn't.
I don't. I mean, if I upgraded, I'd be like, I married her for a reason.
So your
Right?
boys can look at her too.
Not to look at her, but it's because she's putting out a vibe, right?
Somebody close to you should still have the restraint.
I feel
to
like
not
if you're
disrespect
married,
her.
Bro, what the fuck? Explain to me what a trophy wife is for a second. What's a trophy wife?
I'm gonna assume.
Do you buy a trophy? Not do you put a trophy up not to look at it?
It's to show. Yes, I get that.
Okay.
It's to floss. To
Okay.
Yeah, but
So now you're gonna get mad when someone looks at a trophy?
your boy, yes.
So your boys can't look at your trophy, but everybody else
I
can.
would. Hey, if you
Man,
want
it
me
sucks
to,
to be his boy.
If
Goddamn.
you want me to
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at your girl, I'll look at your girl.
Chill out, man. Chill out. If
guy now
I
he's trying to be a
upgrade,
swinger.
if I upgrade
Hey,
and I
you-
get me
yeah.
a trophy wife,
You were
have at it. Have at it.
You were 69 God. You were a freaky ass
Dude,
dude.
man, I'm telling you, if it's a trophy,
Bro,
if it's a trophy,
if you guys go check out the other episodes,
Come on, man.
this guy's been so sensitive. What's your fetish?
stop with that.
No, now he's
stop
like,
with that shit, bro.
now he's like
Big ass titties
now
right
he's
there,
like
goddamn.
Red Bull tastes like booty hole.
It's a trophy, man. That's the whole
I
point
get
of a
it.
trophy.
I get it. But
It's not fair if a stranger could look, but your boy can't. Come on, man, that's fucked up.
that's fucked up that you're thinking that.
At a trophy.
Jesus.
Okay, just explain to me why is it okay for a stranger to look at your trophy wife? And not your boy?
I'm gonna assume, right? If that happens to me, and I get married, and I'm like, I even tell you guys like, yo, I got this one chick, I got a prenup,
That's
whatever
how the
it
shit
is,
plays
right?
out. Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna already assume that behind my back, you guys are gonna look
Yeah.
behind my back. But if I catch you looking at her,
We fighting?
I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, are you doing, dog? Like, chill out."
But Bezos didn't catch him.
The whole
saw
world
him.
did, right?
For real, the whole
That's
thing.
what I mean. Like
So he was subtle. He just did it in the wrong moment.
He did it. He should not have done it in front of all those cameras.
Right.
You know damn well. That's like being a celebrity and going to an NBA game, sitting floor seats,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there digging in your nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
No,
can't act
right.
normal.
That's what he's
You
saying.
can't act
Though.
normal.
That's my point. Yeah.
You know, you can't act normal. He should not be surprised. And his wife, can you imagine his wife's like, "What the fuck are you doing? We're front row."
Yeah.
You know, you could have looked at the
I mean,
titties
look,
anywhere.
it's
anytime.
hard to justify Zuck in that moment, but I'm telling you a different situation.
Right.
A completely different situation.
Yeah, and if you're my boy, and we're barbecuing at the crib, and I'm like, "Hey Mo, you want a hot dog?" You're like, "No, I'm good, dog." And he's just standing looking at my girl, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends.
If anything,
how
I got
subtle
that
you
trophy
make it.
wife for me, motherfucker, not for
What did
you.
he say earlier? Is how I wasn't focusing.
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, yeah, nah, hell no.
I was daydreaming.
I was
That's what I'm
daydreaming.
saying, right?
That's
You can
my
use that
story
same
now.
excuse
I'll
again.
stick
Watch.
to it. No, that did happen. That did happen.
Well, there's some other shit at the inauguration. What else? What else was there? There was the Elon shit, right? The salute.
Yeah, I think he did that shit.
I don't think so, man. I don't. We'll see. I mean,
I'm
if he-
50-50, honestly. I think,
Could you put a poll? You could put a poll on here, right? If you guys feel
Yeah.
like Elon did that on purpose,
yeah.
go ahead and vote. I think he did.
I mean, we'll see. Time will tell, right? If he keeps up with these racist tactics and prejudice,
He
tactics.
might back
I
off.
feel like he's a
now.
little flip flop, though. I feel like
I think with Trump being president now, people are getting braver, and I think he got too
that's
he got
what
too
happened
hyped up.
last.
The last time he got
Because I mean, we could go on.
and what
a
I know we try not to get political here, right? But what a move for Trump to pardon all those
Yeah, man.
right.
pardon all those January 6th Capitol rioters. You know,
Yeah, I guess. But what was worse to me was Biden, literally before his presidency ended, he pardoned his family, and they didn't even do shit. He just pardoned them, just in case something comes up. That's some shady shit right
but
there.
don't
man.
you have to? I don't
didn't
know.
he say he feels like they're gonna be targeted for?
That's what he
something?
said.
Yeah.
But
like, why would you even put that in the
but keep it real?
ethos, you know?
Yeah.
Keep it real. With that type of power, would you not pardon your own family?
I mean, I would, but
Would
it
you?
looks suspicious.
Could we really? So what? Well, so what? I think I would do it too. Fuck it. I got the you voted me in. Do whatever the fuck I want. Right?
Dictator, man. Goddamn.
All he did was pardon them.
But can you at least acknowledge that optics don't look good?
They don't look good, but what you gonna do about it?
I mean, you can't do shit anyway.
Exactly. So him knowing that ain't nobody gonna do nothing anyways. I have this power. I might as well use it to benefit my family.
When Trump left office, he didn't pardon the January 6 people, did he?
No, he didn't get elected when that happened. That's why.
Still, but on his way out, he didn't pardon.
Because I don't think they were all locked up yet.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You could Biden's family's not locked up, right?
I don't know what he pardoned them for.
Yeah.
I do know he had to have pardoned them for something.
No, he gave him a preemptive pardon.
Yeah, you're right.
Which means whatever crime that they are
it's easier.
Yeah,
It's
between the dates of I think it was 2014 or whatever the dates till this
end of his presidency.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to me, the answer is it's easier to pardon something that small than 1,500 people at once. Especially,
I feel like you're moving the goalpost now because you're saying that anyone. It makes sense he pardoned his family,
right?
Right. It makes, and that does make sense. I agree with that.
No, what I mean
sense.
is,
but Trump also had that opportunity and he didn't do it.
Yes, because he didn't know.
So is there a moral? Like, is Trump more moral than Biden then? Based on your logic?
No, I just don't think. I think it was too much work to file for those 1,500 people to know exactly who they were.
He did it now, though.
He did it now because now he has the time. See, he just started. He hasn't even been there a month. At opposed to January 6th and then having to pardon them within, a week?
I don't know. I mean, Trump could have pardoned his whole family, too, on his way out. He didn't do that.
Yeah. He got Kodak Blackout, right? Remember?
I don't remember that.
I think he did, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do that shit. But yeah, that Biden shit was shady. That was shady. Some shady shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it is, but like he said, I think
if it's my family, I do it too.
Yeah, I think I would have helped my family, depending on what it is too. It's nothing crazy.
Here's the thing, man. Did his family commit a crime though?
I think his sons were or one of his sons, right?
He already gave his son a pardon. That crackhead, he gave him a pardon already. But
what did he do exactly?
He was making deals overseas. I'm not sure if it was with Ukraine. With Ukraine, yeah. So he was money laundering.
But I'm saying, I think they must have committed a crime for him to give him a preemptive pardon.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna do that shit randomly.
Yeah.
Right. So
didn't Trump pardon himself?
I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Because
I think there was a debate about that, like if you could pardon yourself. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, I think there was something about that.
I just thought about it. I don't know. I'm thinking like, can you, if you're the president, can you just pardon yourself? Like, yeah, you know what?
There was a legal debate about
forgive myself.
Some people,
you know,
my bad.
Some people said that you could because you're an executive of the entire U.S.
Yeah,
you're part of the executive branch, so you could. But I think it's debatable whether you could or can't.
No
one's ever done it.
Not everything that he signs that is executive means that it's going to be legal or go through it. Because just like some other documents he signed, it's not legal. Like,
yeah, I don't
like that.
Know any of that.
I mean, it could get challenged in the Supreme Court. I think that's
right.
What is it called?
Get passed.
I mean, it'll pass because it's executive order. I think it will pass.
The birthright thing.
Oh yeah,
citizenship. Yeah. That's not legal. It's not. He can't sign that, and it's.
It has to get accepted, right? To the
that's how laws get passed.
That's violating Constitution.
It goes through the legislative branch, the Congress, Senate, and then the president signs it into order. Executive branch bypasses all that shit and puts it into.
So why can't everything he signed just be executive?
It could, but I think the Supreme Court could challenge it
right
at that point. So you could put it in.
He appoints the Supreme Court,
exactly.
Right?
So that's the argument is that,
or at least the president.
Yeah, whenever
if there's an empty chair.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he cleaned the house. He got everything.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah.
But not did he appoint everybody in the Supreme Court?
Not everybody, but there's he appointed like 3 justices so far, and now I think so. One more, I think so. Maybe her name is Sotomayor. I think she's a Democrat. She's like 70 years old, diabetes, and why didn't she leave when?
Wasn't she from Illinois?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Keep up with the damn Supreme Court justices.
I guess.
I don't follow.
I just fuck with the Justice League.
They got stats and shit. Man.
Bring back Batman, bro.
Damn. I mean, but yeah, what other pardons was it that he did?
January 6th. I don't know who else he pardoned. That's the only ones I know about. Honestly, I stopped caring about this shit. To be honest, like I don't fucking.
And people have been so passionate.
Yeah, man.
So much that I've gotten blocked. from people who think
you're
that
not
I'm
black?
like I'm not voting for any. I'm indifferent, and for some reason they thought.
Let me
that,
get your MAGA hat real quick.
Yeah, for some reason they think that I voted for Trump or something.
Why they block you though?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I can't even remember. Like what? Like when I realized, like, hey,
He's like, I was daydreaming.
Yeah.
and then you see people post a lot, like, oh, if I blocked you,
Yeah.
it's because of this and that. You know, like I see.
If I block you, I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm not be like, oh, if I block,
You're right.
I'm just blocking your ass.
Yeah,
That's it.
Or I'm just ignoring you. I'm not gonna go back and forth.
I don't know, man. I remember in 2016 that was a big thing when he got elected. I do remember at that time when I was a lot more, I cared more about this shit, and I was like, man, what the fuck is going on with the world and all this type of shit. At that time, I remember there was some Trump people that would just like found their way under my shit, and I was like, this is annoying. I thought about it, but 4 years later, or actually 8 years later now, right? Damn, it went through two president terms. 8 years later, I'm just like, I don't really give a shit. Like, none of these guys are really fighting for us, really, right? Like, so why should I care? You know. So if anything, I just don't engage in this political bullshit.
And people want you to care because it might hit home for them. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I got to take care of mine first, right? And that doesn't mean that I wish for anything that might happen to somebody else just to happen because I want it to, because I agree with that political point of view.
Let's be honest. How much does this shit really affect us day to day?
I mean, us, we're Latino. I mean, you too. We're
I mean, none of. I remember in 2016, none of that shit really. I just remember white people had an extra pep in their step in the office. I remember that shit. Besides that, I didn't notice that big of a difference. Although I was worried, right, being a brown person.
I mean, I think,
but it was all right. Like I think this time around though, with the birthright shit, that's impactful if that actually goes through.
Yeah.
And then the mass deportations. But then again, people argued Obama deported a shit ton of Latinos too. So fuck all that, man. Like who cares? Like none of these guys are fighting for us.
I think it's just because of the way he makes it come to light.
Yeah,
he makes it more normal to be a certain way to certain people.
For sure.
You know? Not that it's
you shouldn't be giving people courage to.
Well, let me say this: the best thing about the 2016 era, right, when Trump got elected, was I knew who was racist at that point. I knew everybody
they did
that
come
would
out.
not want me here if they had their way. Yeah. Right, they're nice to you to your face, but then you know what their true beliefs are. Yeah. So I actually appreciated knowing who those people were. Yeah. Right. Versus before, they were closeted racists, and I was like,
and it's crazy to see Latinos.
Yeah, man.
Have that feeling too. Like I have a lot of not friends, but I have a lot of people that
what's the alternative though? Kamala? Come on.
No, I get that too. But I don't even. I get
so
that.
Shit sucks.
But I feel like even if they did have like someone other than Kamala, who was like, let's say Barry.
Does Kamala got a fatty though?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if Bill was looking, she must have a donkey on her, right?
Well, Bill's a nasty motherfucker.
She must have a dump truck. I'm telling you, I think she has to, right?
I don't know.
You know she's half Indian.
Man, you coming up strong. This guy.
What are you talking about? You're getting too serious, man.
No. This is
sassy.
It's fucking skate pod after dark over here. We're talking about immigration. This guy's like, hey, does she have a badunk-dunk?
You mentioned the Latina, so I
she's not even Latina.
My mind went there, you know.
Yeah. My mind's telling me no. Oh shit. Let's try to do. We're gonna try to do these little.
Well, you want to talk about the TikTok ban?
Would you rather the TikTok ban? Yeah, we could talk about the TikTok ban. It's back.
That shit lasted a day.
You know,
not even, right?
It's crazy how a lot of you people, went freaking bonkers, especially my daughters and their moms.
There was somebody that went and did some kind of commit a felony against some of their senators or whatever politicians and
to try to like begging for it back
because they were
on the side of the bed.
I forgot that word they used, but basically they weren't happy about it.
Yeah,
they were not, being helped by their politicians to get TikTok.
That's insane.
Now he threw his life away. Now he's going for years, into jail.
How did people react in your home
for TikTok?
Yeah, the ban.
I mean, my daughter's she uses TikTok. I don't think. Well, at least she didn't show it to me. I don't think she was that bad or like devastated like people are. People
were like, "What are we gonna do now?" And I was like, "Damn!" I'd be on my phone too. But
My girl was probably the one that used the most TikTok. You know?
Now you fucking take away Grubhub or Uber Eats from me, and we fucking you gonna see me.
He's about to kill a senator
You're
or
gonna
two.
see me in the
Goddamn.
fucking the fucking Capitol trying to get
Sotomayor's about to get rocked, man.
But here's the thing: I think the people that really, really got devastated.
The people making living off of it.
Living off of it, because here's the thing: you know, even though my girl says, "Oh, I can't watch TikTok," you know, like it's just I know it'll be something that you could just get over, whatever.
Yeah.
And go to the next thing.
You still got Instagram. Like my kids make fun of me because I'm on
not the same,
Instagram
bro.
Reels.
It ain't the same.
I don't get the. I don't see what's not the same.
It's not the same, but honestly, I don't think I was. While this whole thing was happening, I was telling my girl that I wasn't on TikTok as much as I was
IG?
before. Yeah,
Okay, I see it.
And I was doing more IG or the Facebook. Because there was things.
Hey,
that
you
were
still on
just-
Facebook?
I'll watch. Yeah, they'll send me a link and I'll go through the video. I don't actually go through
Feed?
Facebook, the
Yeah.
feed. Yeah, I go through just videos. What do they call it?
The Reels. On Facebook, it's Reels.
Is it Reels? I thought it was YouTube Reels.
No, that's YouTube.
YouTube Shorts.
Shorts.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
yo ass.
Oh, it's fucking.
Yeah, but
that-
so it's Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels.
yeah, mostly Instagram.
Yeah. I go back and forth Instagram and Facebook. I
You
don't
know,
really mess with TikTok.
Instagram is repurposed.
Everybody on TikTok's trying to sell me something. This mop was $50.
Yeah,
Now it's $49. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
That got me not pushed away, but like it kind of like just.
It's so repetitive. People
Yeah,
are breaking Pokemon cards.
now everybody wants to sell something, but I think those are the people that got most affected.
Huh?
You guys is old.
I guess. So you're on TikTok all day.
My chosen, if I have some free time and I'm going on social media, it's TikTok.
No, it is. If you get on it,
That algorithm is so goddamn good.
it is.
And all the content.
People are. I keep hearing that the algorithm is messed up.
It
I heard
is
that
a little
since-
bit.
yeah, it
is.
changed a little
but
bit.
I think when they sell it, that's their main thing. They're not selling the algorithm, and that's what's a breaking point of it. If it's not going to be the same, and I don't think it's the same right now because I've gone through TikTok.
It's still pretty good.
I've
yeah.
never.
Yeah,
I
it's-
haven't.
It's a little
I've
different.
Yeah.
Never been on it that much to see the difference.
Yeah,
It's different for sure.
yeah.
Man, that shit's got to be addicting.
It is for sure. It is, and China's it's like way more advanced than us. Like
Yeah.
no one else has been able to crack that algorithm. The point I was going to make though about IG Reels is the best IG Reels and the YouTube Shorts are the ones repurposed for TikTok from TikTok.
Yeah.
It'll be the creator posting it or someone else reposting the best content from TikTok.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
So like if you get rid of TikTok. Yeah, the creators could move over, but like, are they going to make as much money? Probably not. So the content's not going to be as good.
I thought
know?
a YouTube Shorts was getting.
It's catching up. YouTube Shorts is getting really good.
Yeah.
It
And
is
then they
getting
were
really good.
paying good incentives to do it there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just the beginning to get people to like
I just
come
deleted the
across.
app.
Come across from it,
Yo, people were devastated.
but no, I know I seen that.
Why they like, for you guys? What do you guys think about the ban overall, though?
I heard
Like, that shit is dumb to
I
me,
heard some
man.
conspiracy theories that it switched over the Meta, like that maybe Facebook. Like
Everybody
they made
kept
a
saying
deal
that.
that Facebook bought it, and like experts are saying, like IT experts are saying that if you want to switch over the data from one server to another, you would do it on the weekends, and you would do it within 14 hours. And TikTok was banned for exactly like 14 or 16 hours. So enough time for somebody to switch the server from one to
So you think it
another.
already sold, or
I think so,
They're in
and then
the
they'll make
process
the
of the
announcement,
sale.
right? And then they'll make the announcement.
I think yeah.
you know,
'cause
and then Zuckerberg was there at the inauguration. The guest,
Apple was
you know,
CEO
looking
Tim
at some
Cook was there
titties.
too, though. Yeah, I know. Everybody was there though. Tim
Yeah,
Cook,
I
they're
know,
all there to
but-
kiss the ring, you know.
Well, yeah,
Bend the
because
knee and shit to Trump.
yeah, this guy got
Got
what
the
is
juice
it?
now, man. Shit.
The SpaceX
Yep.
money. This guy probably got TikTok, and
Yeah.
who knows?
I heard
I don't know.
Elon Musk was trying to buy TikTok too.
Yeah, man, I think there's some FTC
everybody
shit.
wanted to, right? Like a whole bunch.
Well,
of
the reason
people.
is because he's trying to do a lot of business in China with the Teslas. So they were like, "We'll sell it to you."
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Beast also wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
But the point is though, like, why are we? Like, what do you guys think? The whole logic is that it's a Chinese asset that they're
They
used to
want
spying on
maybe
us.
US. Only.
Yeah.
But like, so is Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
So is all the other social media platforms. They're spying on us. The argument is that at least it's going to us versus another country for our harm.
Right.
Right. But it's not owned by the CCP. It's not owned by China. It's owned by a company that's based in China. Right. So like, is it really that bad? Honestly, I don't really give a shit. Like, steal my. Everyone already has my data.
Yeah,
anyway.
but
Right.
but then you have government officials that have TikTok.
Okay.
And if they have classified files on their phones or
Don't have
or
classified.
PCs,
Then don't have TikTok.
I get that, but I don't know. I don't know what the whole.
There's
I'm not
workarounds for
attuned
that.
with it.
There's workarounds for that, but don't get rid of. Like the thing is that pisses me off.
Don't
is that
iPhones come from China too?
they're manufactured, but they're
So
not.
what if-
from China.
what if there's-
software's in the U.S. though?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the software's built here, so the code is Apple's.
I just think it's dangerous that people are so addicted to TikTok.
Well, I mean,
that,
if it's not
that-
TikTok-
that was an argument.
Well, here's the thing,
over
yeah.
like healthcare or
Well,
you know.
to what you said, it's addicting and it's dangerous because you could easily be influenced by it.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they were scared too, because they think that China can hold that against them. They could be easily influenced.
Okay, but
People.
There's also an argument-
Our media was influencing people in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
With CNN when there was only 4 news channels to get news.
But that was us.
That was us. That was us, right?
This
So
is a
now-
foreign country that they're scared or they're
Yeah.
they're
Sure.
being
Yeah,
cautious
but
with.
are you really a capitalist society?
or is
Are
it
you-
or is it that they just want
Are
money
you
off of
really
you?
a capitalist society if China creates a better algorithm and an app than you, and you're like, nope, we're shutting that shit down?
Only because
Make
you're
a
not
better
benefiting,
product.
right?
Make a better product, right?
That's exactly.
Or
what it
we'll
is, 'cause
just
remember,
force you to give us half
Meta's been trying to buy that since.
because that's what they're trying to do.
They're
right?
not gonna buy. China's not selling that algorithm.
Yeah.
The ByteDance, the company that owns it, is
Yeah.
not gonna. That's the asset, right?
Right.
And who knows, like how much further China is than us? Why hasn't Reels or YouTube Shorts? Why hasn't their algorithm caught up? Like, why is it not that good? I'm noticing that Shorts is getting better, but like, are they that much more advanced than us? I guess the other argument to that is that all the creators are creating the content on TikTok, so they're making more money there. So whoever owns the creators and a good algorithm is going to win.
Right.
Right. So maybe Reels or IG's not paying enough. YouTube Shorts is not paying
Does
enough.
Instagram pay people?
They do.
Yeah.
Sure. They have like a creator pool where they pay. I think TikTok pays the most, right? And some people are arguing that they pay the most because they care more about the data from the CCP than they do about, actually monetizing the product.
I think it's TikTok then YouTube, maybe then.
YouTube Shorts algorithm is pretty good, man. It is pretty good.
YouTube Shorts?
Yeah, it's actually pretty damn good. Too.
They're saying that. Well, they're trying to fix that where like at least I don't know if you ever guys gone to YouTube and if you follow or you're subscribed to people, then you have everything together, shorts and videos.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to make it where it's just the videos.
whatever you're subscribed
and
to,
then
you get- yeah.
could jump ship to just shorts where you could just
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at
yeah.
shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it's horrible. Everything
it was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Who owns YouTube? U.S. company or
Google.
Google.
Yeah, Alphabet. So yeah, they
Alphabet?
Yeah, that's what they call themselves, not Google. Google's a part of Alphabet.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's basically Google, pretty much, that owns it.
I guess.
Google owns everything almost. Shit, what the fuck?
Nothing's really that great though that they got. Besides the search, like they
Who owns
made
Grubhub?
I think they're a public company by themselves. They don't own them. You could probably own them. Buy some
I got a
shares.
dope ass algorithm in that mode.
Fucking
Just anything. Just give me anything, right?
Just give me anything.
Press
Speaking
buy.
of giving anything, we're gonna do a couple. Would you rather? What would you rather?
Okay.
All right. So I
that's
chose
good
some.
ones.
He chose some.
Just some pretty good ones. Man.
Yeah, right.
I'm just here.
You go. You go first.
You go. You kick it off, man. Kick us
All right.
off.
Would you rather?
No, okay.
Let me go.
No. All right. Go ahead.
All right. Would you rather? It's not. Would you rather? If I gave you $3 million, but you had to stand for a year, no sitting, no more sitting allowed.
Yeah.
Would
That's
you
the
do it?
dumbest shit.
You wouldn't do it.
I mean, can I lay down?
You can lay down, but just you can't sit.
Of course I'll do it.
When you mean no sitting down.
Wait, how am I gonna fucking drive standing up?
You can't drive then.
Well, how do you got to go to sleep?
You can lay down, but you can't sit. The act of sitting is gone. You eliminated the act of sitting for a year.
So I gotta eat standing up.
You got to shit standing up.
Damn.
Oh, that too? What the fuck?
I could squat. A squat isn't a
Okay,
sitting.
sure, but as long as your cheeks don't touch the toilet seat, then it counts. If you want to get in that uncomfortable ass position,
You talk about as long
couldn't even
as
shit like that.
Would you do
Your
it?
cheeks would be relaxed.
Would you do it? Because you love aside
I love
from,
a good seat.
Aside from dick riding, you like bike riding.
I do love taking a seat, so I don't think I could, man. That'd be tough. But $3 million though, god damn.
For how
whole
long?
year?
A whole
One
year?
year, full year.
I mean, I don't know if I could do it, I probably would.
Would I get the $3 million after?
After, yep. You have to go a full 12 months.
I think I will go for it, but like, I mean, shit. At work, I'm always standing up.
So you would try it.
I would try it.
You think you'd succeed?
I feel like if
That's his Mr. Beast quest as
For real, man. Yeah,
that's
you
an
play
invention. He's gonna
Beast
steal
games
this shit.
and shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna see this algorithm.
I know, right?
I don't know. I think I would try.
Yeah, but you think you succeed at it?
That's the thing.
I wouldn't. I don't think. I would.
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if I would.
I'll just
succeed at it.
forget.
What else? What else are common things done sitting?
The main one is driving,
taking
right.
a shit, right?
Oh yeah, there you
Taking
go.
a shit,
What else?
taking a seat.
Taking a shit. What else?
I think those are the main ones.
Yes.
Those are the main like important necessary functions.
Dude, I want to take a seat when I go to the fucking mall with my daughters. So that's good, and that's fucking like nerve wracking for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
But $3 million, you couldn't do it.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm already living comfortably right now. I don't need $3 million. Right? I mean, fuck.
So you would value you're taking a seat at $3 million?
It's no. I'm just saying I would fuck up.
This is okay.
I'd definitely fuck up easily. It'd be like hour one, and I'd be
So
like,
what do you get if you don't make it? You only make it
You
halfway.
don't get shit.
You don't get shit. See?
You get to take a shit, but you don't get shit, man.
So how do you get off from the bed? You got to roll off that bitch.
You got to roll off and stand up immediately.
You can't sit on the edge of the bed.
Yep.
Because you'll fucking lose.
Just fucking roll off.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I mean, so
you
say,
imagine you like a cop catches you outside doing something or whatever, you know, hey, we're gonna handcuff you. You sit down right here. You're like, nah, I can't.
You go to jail, man, for $3 million? Fuck that. You go
No,
to jail.
he's forcing you in the back of the car.
Force you.
He's like,
I would lay down. I would lay down immediately. I wouldn't sit.
I'll be like, bro, I'll give you 100. Oh, now you're bribing an officer.
Yeah.
Fuck,
and who's gonna be?
It's like a Seinfeld episode gone wrong.
And who's gonna be seeing you doing this shit though? I mean, you know, like how do you?
Now you're just relax.
I just
we
make-
just fucking around.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, but you're right. I guess I don't know. You got fucking reality TV type shit. You got Mr. Beast.
What if you
cameras.
put pins on someone's ass?
This guy.
So if you sit, there's an actual a puncture wound that could happen. That'd be a good way to enforce it.
What is it with you and ass this episode, bro? That's the name of the episode, Culo.
Culo.
So you would try it.
I would try it.
I think
but
I would try
I'm
it.
definitely gonna fail,
You?
bro. Nobody's gonna make it.
You wouldn't try?
I would try it, but I think I would succeed. Like that's a shit ton of money to just not sit. I mean, look, the thing is, you get tired more, right? Because if you're standing all day, your only options are standing or sleeping. That's really it, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be tired as hell all day.
I don't think you'll be tired all day, but you're gonna sleep like a baby.
Exactly. At the end of the day, at the end of the 12 months, you get $3 million. That shit is worth it.
You better make sure your ass don't sit on the edge of the. That's where I'm gonna fucking fuck up.
The edge of the bed?
Waking up and sitting on the edge of the bed. I'll be like, fuck, I gotta run off this bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you're like still getting in your senses, you wake up, your natural instinct is just sit on the bed.
Yeah.
Right.
Or taking a shit.
That sucks. Yeah. I mean, you'd hurry the shit up, right? Like be in and out. No TikTok while you're taking a squat.
What if you get food What if you get food poisoning?
I'm doing a split and letting that shit out, man. I'm not sitting, man. I can't do that. Like that's $3 million on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I don't know if I could do it.
I mean, you gotta try it though.
I'll definitely try it. For that.
I mean, no, yeah, I'm trying it. But I'm gonna fuck up.
How the
first
$3 million,
day.
man?
I said I'll try it, but I know that I'll fail it.
I'll be mad as hell if I fail that shit though.
How about tomorrow morning we wake up and we won't sit for.
Show me the money.
No, it's
Give me $50
it's
at
for,
least.
it's for research
$50.
purposes only. All right.
How about you try taking a shit standing up? Do that. Do that.
Oh, it's been done before.
For real?
Hell yeah.
What?
No, I'm fucking with you.
This man's crazy. All right, what you got? What's
You do number 2.
all right?
No, we're not doing that one. No.
I do number
Would you rather get punched by prime Mike Tyson or kicked in the nuts by Messi?
So I'll go.
I say Mike Tyson.
Hell yeah, I'm not gonna get kicked by Messi.
Thing is, I don't have kids yet, so
That's what I'm saying.
I got to protect the jewelry,
Man,
family jewels.
He could probably kill somebody.
With the kick to the nuts.
Anybody, yeah. I don't even have to be Messi. If somebody really wanted to kick you in the nuts,
I mean, Mike Tyson, depending
He'll probably kill your ass
kill you
too,
too,
yeah.
but you probably, I don't know, man. Getting kicked in the balls or that area, I don't know.
yeah, no, you're a fucking goner. You'll be sitting down. You're gonna get your $3 million.
Thing is, a concussion lingers. A kick to the nuts, it lasts like what 5
Your
minutes.
voice is gonna be like, "Ah." Yeah, it hurt, but I'm all right. Like fuck.
Yeah.
And no kids, definitely.
See, that's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If I had like 4 or 5 kids, I'd be like, fuck it, kick me in the nuts.
Kick me in the nuts.
But
Have you ever been punched in the nuts or something?
of course, man.
Who punches you in the nuts?
You're a kid, you know, you get
Like a
kicked
lit-
in the nuts, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I
My
don't
kids,
know
He
about
said it
punch
like
in the
you
nuts.
wanted
That's
to
sexual
try
assault.
it.
my kids
A
have
punch to the
always.
nuts?
My kids, when they, I don't know about you, but when they were toddlers and they were like, come to me while I'm sitting on the couch, they'll like,
Yeah.
you know, not realizing what they're doing, and they'll like hit me in the freaking testicles or with a toy or something. That shit fucking hurts. I can't imagine messy.
Dude, this shit lingers, man. It hurts.
Fuck.
But like, yeah,
You'd have to do it barefoot, dog. You ain't wearing no fucking cleats.
I'd have to be
Hitting my
cleats.
ass.
it had to be
Anthony,
cleats.
please. Yeah, no. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely not choose.
Mike Tyson's pretty scary.
But that's the
too.
thing. The concussion could last a while, though. You know, like
Yeah.
that'll have.
Well, where's he
long-term
gonna
impacts.
hit you though?
In the face.
in the temple, like in the fucking jaw,
Wherever the fuck he wants. He's just taking a
still
wild
getting-
swing.
nose.
Doesn't matter. Right in the chin. Right on the
I don't
chin.
think you get concussed. Hitting,
Yeah,
chin.
you will.
Yeah,
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do. If the force is strong enough, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I would take.
No, I don't think you get concussed.
Absolutely, you do, man. You don't think fighters get concussed?
Yeah,
Boxers?
because they get hit in the fucking head,
the
the
chin.
temple.
You get knocked out when you get hit in the chin.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So yeah, you get concussed. So that concussion lasts longer
Yeah, you
than a
fall.
kick to the nuts, probably, right?
Damn, my nuts hurt right now. You ever look at a video of somebody busting their shit and you're like, oh, your back hurts?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who came up with that one? That was your
That
ass.
was me. Yeah.
Fuck.
I say we try with you.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather speak any language, or you can speak any language ever created, or the ability to speak to any animal?
I think, it sounds weird. Well, I'll be like, what is it, the Nutty Professor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
No, Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
Nutty Professor was me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: what the hell is an animal telling you that's insightful that you need to know?
Maybe.
Hey, I don't know.
You're right.
Maybe they got the
I think
secret
I
for
do
life.
that. Yeah.
Dumb as hell. They
I,
know
I,
shit.
I think that ability, people would fucking probably think you're fucking crazy.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's
Or,
what
I think
or
you're
it'll
crazy.
work. Like, I don't know the rationality of a fucking bear.
You could monetize it. Yeah,
like,
that's true.
like I'll be like, oh, look, I can speak to this bear. Sit down. This motherfucker be like, fuck you. I'm gonna
Yeah,
eat your
yeah,
ass
exactly.
up. Like he's like, fuck you. You're not gonna use me. You know.
So you die with that skill.
Right. You
I
know
would take
proof.
the language for sure.
I mean, I think the skill of talking to an animal would be helpful if you're in a fucking life or death situation and fucking, like you said, a bear.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
try to reason with the bear though?
Right.
Think about it.
Like, no,
that shit ain't gonna work.
because
Yeah,
you don't
or a
know what
fucking
they're
shark.
thinking.
Yeah, right.
You know what? Why is it that you're trying to kill me?
But they're just not smart
And
enough.
I'm hungry, motherfucker.
Exactly. They're not smart enough. you know?
Right.
So like, so what? You can understand them. What's that gonna do for you?
So well, wait. So I can understand, but they can't understand me.
Yeah, they would be able to
Communicate with animals. Let's
Yeah,
say that.
communicate. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think animals.
This
are
is fucking a topic for when we're blown or something.
Yeah. Maybe a dog, right? Because dogs are pretty intelligent.
Yeah, they could already kind of know what you want, or like you could kind
Yeah.
of speak to them already.
So you don't really gain that.
Like, what up,
much.
dog? Like to get it to you.
Nah,
yeah.
shit. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah.
Doesn't really do shit for you then.
No.
So obviously, speak any language. These are both like whatever skills though. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're gonna side with the animal because that's a little more
go for you, man.
intriguing. I think I'm gonna go with the animal one.
Okay, go for you, man. That's good.
Well, because
Talking to cockroaches and shit.
Who's that dude?
Turn the light off, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit. All right. You do
Which one?
the one you wanted to do, not the other one, but the other one.
All right.
that doesn't make sense, bro.
Not the one I wanted to do, but
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna go with number 7 here. All right.
all right, that's fine.
What's worse? What does society frown down more upon? A man with man boobs, or a woman with no ass?
I don't know.
What's more frowned upon?
I don't
Who-
think
who gets
nobody
more-
cares
who
when a
gets
man
more
got
heat?
tits.
Who gets more heat?
I think it depends.
Do you get heat?
I think, yeah.
Do you get any heat?
Just from your mom because she's jealous. Motherfucker. I think if either one of those scenarios, the heat is only coming from a male
For tits, the man
and
boobs.
ass.
Sure.
Only men are gonna care. Man, show
Well,
it
it is a
cute, but you got
patriarch,
no
so-
ass.
I mean, girls can be mean to themselves.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Women are-
but they don't
And they're probably
care.
worse.
I guess. I think they would be more mean if a girl had a fat ass.
Then if she had no ass,
Because they'll be haters. They'll be hating.
I can see that.
That's fake or blah blah blah. Or
That's probably the first thing they'll say.
Right.
Yeah.
okay, so but they would still flame your ass if you had no ass, though. I'm sure they do.
I don't think so.
No,
Like
I
no,
feel
like
they
like
will.
I've seen people try to flame Taylor Swift, and the females defend her.
Yeah, but she has immense talent, though, right? So if
Yeah,
she
but
was just
then-
a random ass girl on the street.
Oh, you know what though? I have seen people flame I don't know her name, but she plays in the she's Ms. Marvel from the Avengers.
Yeah. I don't know her name.
And people were comparing like the fact that Chris Evans had a fatter ass in his
Oh,
suit than,
yeah.
Oh damn.
than her.
Yeah.
That's hilarious,
So
yeah.
I'm telling you, people do pay attention to that
Yeah.
shit.
But only dudes, females are not gonna care that a guy got man boobs.
Yes, they do, man. They do care.
No, they don't.
You gotta go on TikTok more, man. They be flaming,
That's your algorithm.
flaming your kind.
Yeah, you got a
damn.
messed up.
Yeah, man.
You can see
He
man
got tits
boobs.
too.
Hey man,
If Zuckerberg was here, he'd look at that motherfucker. He's not gonna
No, he's definitely gonna look at you.
probably.
So you're saying a woman with no ass then?
I think so. No, I think a dude with tits
Okay.
from his friends, from a male perspective. The,
That's-
the males
yeah,
are gonna come from.
That's true. That's true.
And a girl with no ass, both genders are gonna.
So which one's worse? Which
probably
one gets more heat?
The dude. The dude, because he ain't supposed
Who's
to
more
have
insecure?
voluptuous
Who's
tits.
more insecure?
The dude. Because if a girl's pretty, I don't care about the ass.
And women can fall for dudes with man boobs, right? Like that does happen.
Stop looking at me.
I mean, I kind of looked at you.
I know some females like a dad bod.
Yeah, that's true. So I think.
But if you got titties, you got a mom bod, right?
Yeah, that's tough, man.
What do you think of dudes with boobs? Why did you even think of that?
I mean, I was looking at you. So
What the fuck
came up right on the
happened,
spot.
what happened at the gym last night? Some dude dunked on him with fucking titties.
you know, I think it's the women with no ass. I think that's worse.
For you?
No, I think they get more heat.
They
All right,
get
I'm
more-
asking
Because you're right,
you.
they get it from both sides, right?
No, I don't think females.
Versus man boobs, like you're right. Some women do like a dad bod, so you can get away with it, or you can have a crazy person. You can have rich. You can be rich as hell,
Yeah.
and no one would care. But like,
I don't think women care about the physicality of a man. If you can make her laugh,
True,
If
yeah.
you can make her feel secure and loving and
Yeah.
so on and so forth, like you can see a dude.
that's what I'm saying. I think that's more acceptable,
Yeah, you
or
can
less.
see a dude.
You catch less heat because
Yeah.
you can make up for it with other traits.
Yeah.
but
Like-
you got to be Taylor Swift. not to get-
Is King of Queens is that I think that's more of a realistic couple, right?
yeah, true, yeah.
You know King of Queens, right?
Right, Kevin James.
Yeah, right. And then I don't know her name, but
Leah
she's
Remini or some shit.
yeah. That's or even Peter Griffin and I mean I know it's a cartoon, right? But you see that a lot.
yeah.
Fred Flintstone and Wilma. But I guess we're more of the female got to look.
Yeah, exactly. It's tougher for a woman.
We're looking for the looks. They're looking for the security, I guess.
Yeah, different.
So it is different.
So
But
yeah, I think it's a woman. I think it's. I think
I think
it's
a
harder
dude.
for a woman.
I think it's harder for a dude.
You think so?
Yes, with other dudes. You get what I'm saying? You just keep you brought this up and you keep making fun of my titties.
True.
Right?
He's trying to put it this way.
I'm
Look at
trying.
that.
I don't want to feel lonely over here. I feel fucking.
So
You
you
feel
think a dude?
attacked?
I think a dude. And I don't feel attacked. I don't give a fuck. I know I got some tickles. But I'm not insecure. No. But I do think.
are voluptuous.
And nobody's ever made fun of my boobs. I don't have boobs. So you got me fucking
He
believing
just
that.
made fun of
Hold on,
you.
boobies.
What do you mean?
No, I have pectorals.
You got
But yeah,
titties.
fat dudes get flamed for sure.
They do, yes.
For sure.
But-
Like, that's the first thing
Women
a
are more
dude's gonna
harsh
get
though,
flamed on. It's his weight
Well,
or his height. Like yo, short
hold on,
ass.
hold on. If you're big, or you say you're fat or you're big,
Say
obviously-
we, motherfucker.
Calm down.
You said you. Oh, fuck you guys.
I'm talking about you. If you don't have boobs or man boobs, then that's weird. No, you'll definitely look weird.
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be
true.
you're flat all the way here, and you're fat. How does that make sense?
I don't know. Well, some dudes do have more of a breast-like texture.
Yeah.
Breast-like.
Now, okay, now it's
fucking-
yeah.
It depends on the right. It depends on the
Now, if you have
on,
like
on their
fucking-
anatomy, right? Like,
What do you eat to get tits as a man?
know.
What the
I don't know.
diet do you
Motherfuckers
eat?
out here lactating. and
now,
shit.
if you're, now if you're thin and you have like man boobs, but
Yeah,
happens
I've
too. That
seen,
happens too. Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen dudes that are
No.
not slim like you,
Yeah.
but that are smaller than
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
and they're perky.
Yeah, and they're like fucking.
It pops for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's some
That's-
extra
that's-
chubbiness on the
So
tits.
so as if I'm gonna attack my boy, if we're at the gym
All right,
and we
tell
switching
me
shirts,
Tell me something though. Have you ever have you ever made fun of a girl, not to her face, but behind her back, when you saw her having a flat ass, like a pancake
No.
ass? You've never commented on it?
He has.
Yeah, I think.
No,
he
I'm
has.
trying to think. No, not really. Maybe.
He was daydreaming.
What it is I'm thinking of a whole bunch of shit I could say right now. So it's making me believe that I have.
So I think you have, man.
Maybe.
So that's what I'm saying. Women get it too, then. Probably not to the same intensity, but I'm sure other women are giving them.
But it's not something that's universal. We know that dudes make fun of, like, you make fun of, it's easy for you to make fun of my weight.
The fuck?
And people probably aren't surprised that you're calling me a fat ass.
You call me a fat ass all the time.
But if we're gonna make fun of a female, no, I don't.
All the time.
No, I
as soon
don't.
as I came
always
in.
say you're
finish
adorable.
your point. So if you
So
call a female a fat ass.
I don't think people. It's not common for dudes to even. When have you and I ever had a conversation where we're like, she's got a flat ass?
it's come up.
Really?
Yeah. Mainly from you.
Oh, you're a fucking liar. I've
You
said
know what I've seen recently on TikTok?
you can say I'm okay if you have a story. Or,
No. But you know what I've seen recently on
Yeah,
TikTok?
please say a story.
There's some big girl that keeps showing up on my algorithm
Yeah,
that keeps saying
Some what?
what I ate today as a
Oh
fatty.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. She's Latina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, and I'm like, why would you?
That's like
Yeah.
toxic ass
That's
content,
fucked up.
man.
Yeah.
What?
But I keep watching.
It's
I'm
one thing if
interested.
you're big, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm big too, but I'm not gonna promote it and make it
Yeah.
trendy because it's not healthy.
Exactly.
You know. So
But I am intrigued. Like, what are you eating to stay at that size? I'm
He followed her
very
right
intrigued.
away.
and she might at this point. She might at this point just not
She
even
trying to look all cute when
she
she's
might
eating
not
shit.
even be eating the shit, but she needs content. You get what I'm saying? That might not be her. Like I'm big, but people might think that I'm just eating all
Hey, if you see
stupid.
her, if you see her, she's definitely eating that shit. You gotta eat like 4,000 calories.
What I'm
to
saying
be that
is
size
maybe
as a woman.
now she has to keep that content. You get what I'm saying?
I don't
Yeah.
think it's that deep. man.
She's accepted at one point. Fucking, I'm fat.
I'm trying to
Everybody's going
remember-
viral.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name that was doing TikToks or YouTube, and he was eating all this food.
And he died.
No, he didn't die.
Oh, Guy Ferrari, what's his name? Oh, Man versus Beast, Man versus Food.
Man versus-
No,
food?
no. This
Oh,
is
he's
a
a TikToker?
TikToker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a TikToker or a YouTuber. But then he stopped for a while, and I guess behind the scenes or whatever, he had videos already recorded. They were going out, but
Yeah.
behind that, I guess he was trying to lose the weight, or he was doing something.
So he was really trying to
And-
not be that way, but he had to because of the content.
So videos were out, and he was a big person, and they were still coming out. And I guess people that knew him around it, he was like he was like, yeah, he was skinny.
Oh, so it was pre-recorded.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's good though, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
To lose the weight.
But I was trying to figure out what but he was eating those. But he said he did that, and he almost died. That's why.
Yeah. Is it the black guy?
No, it's
The
Oh, that
bodybuilder?
dude, I seen- no,
I
that's the
seen that.
bodybuilder.
The bodybuilder. I got 15 Popeyes chicken sandwiches, or like, man, that dude had a heart attack or something like that, right? But he's probably on steroids as well.
Yeah, but that girl, she's definitely eating that shit.
yeah.
That Latina girl is definitely eating that shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's huge. You
I don't
can't be
think
that
I've seen
big.
that.
I
What
mean,
did she do
she's not
exactly?
like that fat.
I thought she was pretty cute. I mean,
she's
she's not ugly, but
she be trying to look all cute when she's eating and shit. I hate that shit, but like it's dumbass content. And I'm telling you, she's definitely eating it.
there's two other girls that do it too. Or does she have partners?
I'm sure she does. I'm sure there's a lot of fat people eating on TikTok. You know,
We should do it. Me being big, you having a flat ass.
let's see who gets flamed more in the comments.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
No, but yeah, I think dudes, because we could talk shit to each other. And I don't think females care that we flame each other.
What do
But
you
if
mean?
we start flaming, so like females are always, and it's fine, right? We have women should empower each other and blah blah
Right.
blah. You see that argument that women shouldn't be bringing women down.
Yeah.
but they
they
don't
do.
say men should empower men. They take care of their own. So I think it's more common for a guy with man boobs to get flamed than a girl with a flat ass.
Yeah, I can see that point. That makes sense.
You know, so.
All right, well, let's end on this one then.
Okay.
What's worse, Trump succeeding or Trump failing in his next 4 years? And let's define what succeeding means.
Yes.
Right? So succeeding means brings down inflation, right? Like things become
so
more
like
affordable.
Trump.
His policies
ahead,
or his administration, doesn't have to be him specifically, but his administration or Trump brings down inflation so things are affordable, gas prices are reasonable, housing prices are reasonable.
So he does the opposite of what people who are scared for him being in office. He's going to do what people.
I don't know if it's the opposite, but he does that, right?
So what's the success for who though? For the people that voted for him or didn't vote for him?
Let's just say in general for the country, right? Like inflation coming down is a win for everybody.
Right.
Right? He ends wars overseas, right? I think those are the two main things that he does. That I think we would all unequivocally call a success as a presidency. If he does that for the next 4 years, that's a success.
Okay.
Right? Versus failing is inflation gets worse or the wars keep going overseas. We keep going in debt as a country. So he fails. But you get your bragging rights. Everyone was right. Like, hey, you idiots that voted for Trump, the ones that are blocking you. Like, what do you think people want more? Or you specifically, what would you want more?
I think I would rather he succeed, not at what he wants, but for all of us to gain. Because I'm sure some of his voters, his success would be to get rid of all these immigrants, right? To take away
the voters for those
for his followers.
Well,
for his followers' success.
That's what I'm saying. So forget that for a second. Let's talk about what we all could agree is a success. So that's the economy, right? With inflation, with the economy.
So look. So let's say the wars go away, inflation is back to normal. There's jobs, the economy's booming, but there's still like migrants coming in, and they're still getting supposed all this money. That's not a full success story. I don't think his followers are going to be okay with that, right? But I don't think his followers are going to be.
So that's what I'm saying. Eliminate that from the equation because that's partisan. That's
then of course we all want.
View.
Then of course we all want. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be. We're gonna have to use her, right? I wouldn't want to be a Democrat or a Kamala Harris follower and be like, "Fuck it, I hope he fails," because then we all fucking fail,
right?
You know,
you don't know where we.
Yeah, because I'm sure even whatever his heart desires for this country as far as the immigration or whatever we feel that he's ignorant about, at the end of the day, I'm sure he wants to go down as the president with a good economy, good foreign relations and all this stuff. So yeah, I hope he does those things.
Okay.
Sal,
what do you think?
I mean, of course I would want the president where we live at to succeed in the economy for sure, right? For everybody, right? But I think it's kind of hard, just not think of the bad stuff.
Yeah, because it's like at what cost?
Yeah, because I want him to succeed for that one reason, for us to move forward, not to go backwards. Yeah. I feel like
that's a good point you made. Like the success has to come at a cost.
Yeah,
for sure.
Right, because if he does the immigration shit that he's talking about, if he does some of these other things, then.
And that's always going to be. That's the thing. Immigration is always going to be there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, all these problems. This is why I don't vote.
I mean, I think this. Okay, finish your point.
This is why I don't vote because since I can remember even being a kid, because my mother wasn't a citizen until later on in her life. So when I was a kid, I always had the fear that she would get deported. So did she. And as a 6, 7, 8-year-old, it's kind of fucked up to have that kind of awareness that. And I lived in a little village. I've seen raids at Mega Mall, at the Mega Mall over there. You know what I'm saying? Like at the little village, where the clock's at.
Yeah.
I've seen raids where like agents go in and just take people. Like I saw that as a shorty.
Yeah.
And I would go home and tell my mom, and she would explain it to me, and I'd be like, damn. And I didn't understand it. But what I started noticing as I was getting older, up until the point where I can vote and the rest of my adult life, is that. What are we really fixing? We're always arguing, or there's always a problem with the economy, healthcare, immigration, right? As of lately, the last maybe 6, 7 years, it's been about gender equality and whatnot, right? But it's always been about healthcare, immigration, and the economy. How the fuck could we not knock out at least one of those three? Where we don't have to, every time we vote, have to see how we fix those three. How one, at least one of those three isn't an issue. And it's only a two-party system, really.
Right.
So how the fuck could you guys not agree to at least eliminate one of those?
All right, so it was healthcare, economy, what else?
Immigration.
All right, so healthcare, I think that's agreed upon that should be fixed. And some
Yeah,
argue,
that should not.
some would
Those
argue
three
it is
things.
fixed.
Those three things should never be on the.
I think some people in the U.S. would argue it is fixed because I don't know if you heard about what's going on in the U.K. They have NHS, like their system, immigration system, free public healthcare, but their shit is trash. Everyone's
healthcare,
talking
right?
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
In
if
Canada,
it's all free,
in
yeah.
Canada,
In
right?
Canada too, same
Yeah.
shit. But like everyone talks so much shit about their healthcare. So some would argue the healthcare system is fixed. Now again, in capitalism, there's winners and losers, right? So in order for the winners to have something, there have to be losers, right? So some would argue that this healthcare system is fixed. I don't know if I agree with that, but there are people that think it is fixed, right? To some degree. The economy is a cyclical thing. It's not like it's always going to get fixed. You see what I'm saying? Like
I get okay, fine.
Down periods, it goes up. So that's something that's always moving. You can't keep the economy booming forever. That's just not possible, right? And then what was it? Immigration. I think the economy and immigration are two things tied. The one thing that people will never ever say out loud is the reason why migrants come in is because who the fuck is delivering your Uber Eats?
Yeah.
You know, like, do you want to pay? Imagine if it's
No,
paid
I
2 times,
get that.
2 times for Uber Eats. Like,
Yeah.
that's why this shit happens when the economy's crashing and COVID, everyone's getting scared. The border opens up. Surprisingly, the border opens up.
Right. Here comes this cheap not
labor.
free, but cheap labor.
Cheap labor. Again, they're making $100. They're sending 50 back home and keeping 50 and surviving off that here.
Right.
And that's
Right.
bringing down prices, right? Construction for homes are being built. Like everything,
Yeah.
immigrants do so much for us that we don't want to call out. But it's always a talking point to get elected.
Right.
Right.
Always.
So whenever the economy does good, they close the borders. Whenever there's a recession coming, they open that shit up, and then you see nothing but migrants.
Right.
And then the elections come around, you always see a caravan coming to the border. You always see that shit every year. There's an election, you see a caravan showing up. Who the fuck who is this caravan? Like, why does this keep coming? You know, like it's the same story over and over just to get elected.
It sucks to be on the other end of that, like to be desperate.
Yeah, man.
And then you get not forced in here, right?
You say that, but that's the story of all immigrants everywhere in all of history of all time.
Yeah.
Like even white Irish people, those used to be the racist whites, the ones that were the Latinos of this generation.
Yeah.
Right? When there was an Irish or Italian
like
person
Gangs of New
coming
York, the movie Gangs of New York.
They were discriminated against, and now they're part of
Right.
the system. You see that shit now, right? Like the
Yeah.
Mexicans that are legal here talk shit about the Guatemalans now, right?
That's insane.
Same shit.
Yeah.
History repeating itself.
And I was saying earlier, you interrupted me talking about my titties. I have mutual. I have acquaintances or whatever. They're not friends, right? Just I
tits?
know of people, that they were born here. They're Latino,
Yeah.
and they're talking about get rid of all these immigrants. And like, dude, your parents
Oh,
were once
that was
them.
me.
You know, that's you.
Nah, just-
Damn. Oh, I thought, yeah, no, and it sucks. You know, because
Yeah.
you gotta remember where you came from.
I mean, to some look, there's some degree like that stuff does impact you, right? Like
Yeah.
my barber, for
But does
example. Yeah, I think it does. Again, I don't want to. This is a very nuanced, controversial issue. There's no right answer. I don't think.
Right.
Because my barber, for example, he talks shit about immigrants, but not in a bad way. He's just like, and I asked him, like, I dug into like, why do you? What's your issue? Why are you voting Trump? Like, what's the problem?
She's like, they don't even tip.
he basically said that there are people from, South America, Mexico, wherever, coming in, and they're trying to become barbers. They're taking business from him. He's right. He's not wrong about that, right? They are taking some jobs, not all jobs, right? But there is a cohort of people that are impacted by immigrants coming in because they're doing some sort of skill that others do here, right? But that guy's also an immigrant himself.
I think
So-
I think we're big enough. I think there's enough room to eat in this country.
Yeah.
You know, I really do think. He might be
but
doing
look-
something wrong as a barber. Step your game up.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna say,
you know what I'm
step the
saying?
game
Sure,
up.
no, Step your game up.
But then there's also people. Again, I'm not trying to tell you guys my political views here.
Yeah.
I'm just making the counter argument for one side
This
versus
guy
the other.
voted for Musk. Elon. This guy-
But
He voted for Elon
He
Musk.
voted, yeah.
the argument for immigration, and everyone says this, is that you need to know who's coming into the country.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can't just let anybody.
No,
in.
for sure. I get that.
That's where criminals and all this stuff
Yeah.
types of happen. But then people get typecast. Like there's good immigrants that come in,
Yeah.
but because
There's
they're illegal,
refugees
and then because they're illegal, they get thrown into that category and discriminated against because you let a few bad ones in, right? So there has to be some system. You can't just open the border,
Right.
But again, no one ever talks about why the border is ever open, and it's because
it's
the economy, right? So it all
Yeah.
connects. At the end of the day, somehow it all connects, and it's not a problem that can be solved. There's different policies that work. So some presidents, you might let them in. The next president, shut the border.
Right.
Eventually, that shit fixes itself. The economy gets fixed, and then it all trickles in. The healthcare thing, though, I think we didn't even talk about this, Luigi. Maybe we need to bring this up next time.
Yeah.
Long pod
sure.
here. But that's a whole nother topic that I think is worth discussing.
Well, it was good coming back.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate your patience.
Let's all try to have a good year. Take care of yourselves. Respect each other.
Does your heart go out?
My heart goes out to these two fucking idiots. This guy, I was like, hey, where's the equipment? He's like, it's over yonder. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh shit.
He's like, what? Everybody's doing it.
Stop with that, man.
I know. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
For sure. Take care, guys.
All right.
Deuces.